Okay, back to what I was saying. I had somebody walk up. But when I first noticed, like, the falling out between the two, I noticed that Neil made it a point to, I guess in reference to Mark 14:51 through 52, about the young man that was with Jesus, I tried to make it to where that Doc is gaslighting us. First off, how can you gaslight somebody that has complete will to go search this stuff themselves? So with that being said, I double check, because why not? That's what I got the book for. That's what I got a phone for. That's what the gymnasium's for. We're checking. We're not calling each other out, but at the same time, if you're wrong, there's a chance to be constructively criticized, right? So I knew then, I'm like, to go above your teacher, like, who does that? I played sports. To think that I was better than one of my coaches, that's absurd. They're teaching you. You may be better than them one day, but you can't say that a year in, 2 years in. You can't do that. Because you could possibly have the power, more power, but you don't have the wisdom behind it. So knowing that the age isn't defined by numbers, but more so puberty and such, I knew then that he's going to go with this, and he's going to use this in his little money bucket or little money cow. So, and he has very much so. And so I've also noticed there are about 10 pages that are either about Doc, about his it gets me angry, the disposition, about the dream, whatever. Like, okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to character assassinate somebody that proved you wrong. Okay. And so I can second Madalena with the narcissist. They project so much. But anyways, Doc, pay him no mind. As always, you're going to have congregation right behind you. You were prophesized about us a long time ago, and we're here. And I will say, I am trying really, really, really hard to keep up. Forever thankful for Maddie and Renee, because they stay on me. I see new stuff every day. I'm learning every day, and I'm not only learning from Doc anymore. I'm learning from congregation, and that is beautiful. So I did take a few notes on the podcast with Josh. I really enjoyed it. I will say there's a few on the chat that just seemed naive to the fact, and that's okay. Nobody's going to be able to just be like, oh, this is right, or because it sounds just ludicrous most of the time, but it's going to sound like that if you don't know what to expect. Well, since I have come in contact with learning Greek, my middle son and my youngest son have took on to it. And I know that 8-year-old of mine, his mind is going to be something serious when he's my age, but because it already is. So we need that coloring book, Chewy. We need to get it. That would be so cool. Just to have it for like not for sale or nothing, but just for like the congregation's kids. Because we got to keep it like G-rated. But Doc, you really have freed my mind in ways that are just, thank you. That's all I'm going to say, just thank you. It means a lot to know that when I first got on the lives and seeing everybody talking, I'm like, oh my God, y'all are crazy. But I like this. I love it, actually. And so I've been stuck with y'all. Y'all are stuck with me. I really hope to meet everybody one day, just to catch everybody's energy and know that, my worry with this, because I think really, really far ahead, is when Doc is gone, who's left? We're who's left. Could you imagine another generation that doesn't have a clue? That's scary. I do want to say, I have, once upon a time, been in a lot of trouble. A lot. I got in a lot of trouble in 2018. But I turned my life around for the better. And y'all showed up. Y'all just, plain as day, just showed up. Is that not fate? Is that not part of the fates? But enough of Neil. Enough of all that. Let's talk about the Muse. I adore Snappy for this, because it's just the emotion in his voice, the want to spread the word of her, just to make her known, and the love and compassion from the few congregation that we are. This was meant to happen. Now, where we go from here is a journey I'm super excited for. Super. I don't want to sit here and dwell on Neil, because I tried watching some of that, Madalena, and because I wanted to give my handle on it. I get pretty nasty when I get upset. I'm learning to be better about that. But to know that it just bothers me. But anyways, Doc, you keep doing what you're doing. Keep allowing the Muse to guide us. It's such a beautiful thing. Such a beautiful thing. And I'm forever indebted to that. May this portal continue to open to the point that we will see the fall of Christianity. I see it. It's coming. Probably see the fall of the United States while we're here. But Doc, Chewy, Satanic Congregation, thank you. I love y'all. Let me get back to work.